Folks, I just want to say right off the bat that I'm sorry. I'm not that into you when I'm sober. Ha! Just kidding. It's old Rock and Randy here with the PPW257 taping results. Let's get right down to business. I don't got no time to hang around. What is this? All right, match number 1 featured Little Willie taking on Ultimo Leone. This was a great matchup between Willie and old Ultimo. Needless to say, there was one hell of a size difference. And Little Willie, 265 pounds, kind of seems like an oxymoron to me, folks. Plus, this kid has really incorporated the power moves into his wrestling arsenal, and he was able to defeat Ultimo Leone with the Little Willie Slam. 1, 2, 3. Then, after that matchup, it was the world's biggest, best breakfast buffet battle royal 6-man elimination in 2 3-way tag team matchup for #1 contender. And this one was unbelievable. This one was a great matchup. This one was a long sumbitch, and I don't even have the breath or energy in me to start from the beginning of that one and finish it all the way to the end. So you know what we're gonna do this week was we're just gonna tell you, Little Willie Willie, he went home. Little Willie Willie prevailed, and hell with it. The hell with it. This week, we're gonna feature, can we feature that son of a bitch on YouTube? You can watch it on our YouTube channel, so go ahead and subscribe for free, and you're gonna see one hell of a concept match. Winner of that one, a new #1 contender for the PPW world title, heavyweight world title, Little Willie. After that matchup, we had an intermission, and we came back from intermission with a triple threat match. It was the Bone Dog, the big bad Bone Dog, taking on Poncho, taking on Mr. Electricity, Chase Gosling. It's unbelievable to come out here every week and see the Bone Dog and Poncho really starting to develop and come into their own. Both of these guys have had some key matches. Both of these guys have nothing to be ashamed of when they faced Matt Vine, the PPW World Champion, in a not so distant past. But in this triple threat matchup, it was the cunning, the absolute cunning of Mr. Electricity, Chase Gosling, who got the Duke and was the winner. After that match, it was N.P.K taking on PPW World Champion Matt Vine in a chair on a pole match. And for those of you that aren't as old as I am and may not be familiar with this concept of match, there is a chair on a pole 10 feet above the ring, 12 feet above the ring. That pole will have a chair at the end of it, and that chair is strapped to the pole. What the premise is, the man that can climb up there and grab that chair, and once that chair is free from the pole, it's totally legal in the matchup. This was another one that was unbelievable. I'm not going to go into a hell of a lot of detail, but I'm going to ask production this week to at least give you guys the finish, which you can see right here. One hell of a seesaw finish, huh, folks? Yes, it was N.P.K who won the match. Yes, it's a young N.P.K who's been recently setting the world on fire. And it was N.P.K who is still a little bit green and did not read the full disclosure in the contract when he signed it. N.P.K over Matt Vine in the chair in a pole match. However, Matt Vine snuck one right by N.P.K and he retains the title. Okay, folks, this one came down to the big tag team matchup. This was a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. This was for the PPW Tag Team Championships, and this thing has been heating up like a pack of hemorrhoids for quite a while now. We had the former champions. When I say former, I'm not just talking about current. I'm talking about a year ago. Jose Acosta and Anakin facing the tag team champions. My main man, who I hope he becomes even a closer main man if that kid wins the American Ninja, because Big Papa's going to hit him up for a loan, because I don't know if y'all know, but the winner of American Ninja, which some say is participating, he gets $1 million. Hopefully he remembers the little people, but I doubt it, judging by what happened in this matchup. This matchup, as always, was a back and forth matchup. Innovation personified. Big moves, little moves, wrestling, cheating, personality, charisma out the ass. At the end of the day, it was a tied up matchup. One fall to Acosta and Anakin. The other fall to Sensei and Inestra. And because they fought all over the building all night long, the end came, and we're going to show you part of that right now. Had to be thrown out. It was no count out, or it was a count out. Both teams were counted out. The referee lost control of the matchup. So as you can see right here.
My God,
Come on, Jose, get in there.
I need you guys back in the ring.
Jose, get in there. Come on.
Two.
Come on, Jose. Get in there.
Three.
As you can see, all hell broke loose in that matchup. Now, there's some real special, heartfelt messages in this one, which lead us up to the big rematch. And I'm going to call it that. I'm going to call it God's Will Rematch this Saturday night in Woodstock. So, to get that special announcement, please visit us on Facebook this Monday night during Raw. Okay, folks, as I mentioned before, this week it's going to be Little Willie facing Matt Vine for the PPW World Heavyweight title. PPW rules, 2 out of 3 falls. Then we've got the big rematch, Jose Acosta, who's got a lot on the line. Again, tomorrow night during Raw, come back here and you'll see what I'm talking about. You're going to want to see what I'm talking about in that big rematch, 2 out of 3 falls against Sensei and Inestra for the tag team titles, and the return of the Sky's Choice match. That's right, Sky Blue will pick somebody from the roster this Saturday night to wrestle, and before she does, she's going to tell us who and why. Thanks a pants load. We'll see you Saturday night for PPW's 258th taping. Bye-bye.